Adult web hosting, frequently asked questions. 1. What are the U.S. federal laws that govern adult websites? The only U.S. federal law governing adult websites is Statute 18 U.S.C. 2257, which requires producers of any adult material to retain records showing that all performers were over the age of 18 at the time of the production. It is common and recommended practice to add this disclaimer on adult websites and other forms of media when applicable. 2. Will the choice of server have an impact on my SEO rankings? A hosting server can play a vital role in your website's SEO ranking, as website speed is a ranking factor. Having a fast server can make unoptimized code run lightning fast, but a fast server is not the only factor that goes into your search engine rankings, just one of many. 3. Is there a minimum age to buy a domain name? Technically, you should be of age to legal age to form a contract in order to establish a proper agreement with your hosting company, but this would only come into play if the domain is ever involved in a legal dispute. 4. How do I make a very cheap adult website? The absolute cheapest way to make an adult website is to find a good sponsor, purchase a domain name and point that domain name to one of the sponsor's landing pages. As the landing page is likely to be professionally designed, updated, and basically designed to convert, you basically have your own adult website done on the cheap. If you're looking for a little bit more control but are still trying to keep the cost to a minimum, our starter adult cPanel hosting plan starts at $3 a month. Add in a domain name and your total costs are less than $50 per year. With this hosting plan, you're likely creating an information or brochure-style adult website that points to various online links, but remember, at this point you now own your domain and can now start building your brand, not someone else's. 5. What is the best tactic for doing adult website? The best tactic for doing adult search engine optimization is to follow Google's best practices and give the searcher what they are looking for, and in terms of adult SEO, you should do fine. Now, there is certainly a benefit to optimizing your website content, but keep it clean. Don't look for black hat get-rich schemes and you will be on the right path. In addition to on-site page optimization, make sure you put just as much effort into link building, as the benefits of a good link can be groundbreaking. 6. What is offshore web hosting? Offshore hosting is nothing more than the concept of hosting your website, data or application at a data center location that is not your current physical origin. Offshore hosting is often associated with the need to host or promote things that are illegitimate, forbidden or banned in the origin countries. Another popular reason people look for offshore hosting is to take advantage of hopefully less stringent DMCA Digital Millennium Copyright Act of 1998 takedown enforcement, as the DMCA is a United States law, and therefore less weight may be placed on the request when received by overseas providers. Example of offshore hosting: if you're located in India but choose to locate your website files in Amsterdam in an effort to avoid India's restrictions on pornography distribution, that would be an example of offshore hosting. If it's legal, it's allowed. AdultWebhost1.com is the premier solution for adult website hosting, adult domain registration, adult VPS hosting, adult managed WordPress, and server management. We have everything you need to start your adult website and to build your online web presence. Don't trust your adult website to a regular hosting company. Experience the difference a specialized adult hosting company can make. New adult webmasters are always welcome.